Did you always wonder how they come up with your credit score? Hi, I'm Carrie Kukuda, the Someday Coach. I'll give you some tips on how to calculate your credit score. It's kind of like a pie chart. You get a little percentage for each and everything that they consider. One of the things the first thing they consider is your payment history. They want to know if you're paying in full, if you're paying on time, and if you have lates, if you've missed payments, all those type of things that they're looking for. And that percentage is 35%. And the next thing down is your total debts. It looks at how much you owe, your total volume of how much you owe with all the different things that are sitting on your credit report. And that weight is 30%. And then they look at the types of debt that you have. You want to have a good mix. That only weighs about 10% of that score, of your score. But it is a good mix. So you want to be, say you have a mortgage, say you have a credit card or two and an auto loan. That's what they're kind of looking for, is the mix on your debt. The duration of your credit history, that's very important. You want to, some mistake is that let's close as much as we can, my credit score is going to go up. That's kind of a misconception. You want to keep those credit cards open. Don't necessarily have to use that credit, but leave it open so that your credit history has a longer time frame. So if you've had one for 10 years, leave it open. Don't have to use it, but it'll give you that little bit of a boost in your credit score. And that'll weigh in about 15% on the pie chart. And last but not least is how much new credit you have been assuming, and that's about 10%. So it does take into account any of the new credit that you add on to your debt. So that's just a little bit to give you an idea of how they calculate your score. Everybody is different, but that's how it's weighed out. Again, my name is Carrie, and thank you.